Hey everybody, this is Steven. I can call myself a Kisi game. And we're back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. So we got another victim for this. Well, not just only one, we have two victims. Exactly what happened if you go to chapter 3. There was always going to be two people who end up being dead. Which is have to be Ibuki and Hiyoko. Which, I don't care what, I'm not sure what the big deal is, but Hiyoko was being mean to all. I mean, why had to be in the beginning killed? And we have like no idea how the Hiyoko got there. I mean, when I first discovered the bucket, there was someone hanging, which technically wasn't supposed to be, but it was there. Just only Ibuki was hanging. And by the time we find some more people here, because the body discovery announcement didn't play, there was like 3 more people that discovered the body. But by the time we come back here to find more people, then we just saw the Ibuki hanging, but not just only her, the Hiyoko tied up in the pillar. Like, how did they do that? Like, if Hiyoko was like there, would it be possible she would have passed me? I don't know. So they're not sure telling what will happen. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Some big investigation we have to go through exactly. Like same thing what I did before for like long time since. But the way we do it is to like search around whole places, and by the time we're done, we go to class trial. So it won't be that long. So I'm not sure how well we can find exactly. I mean, even if there's 2 victims being killed, there might be more evidence, which is gonna be one big challenging for sure. Like, you will know for sure, like, who's gonna be the killer. So, we'll just find out and see how well we can do. And hopefully enough, it won't be that long. So, let's get the investigation on the way. So, I guess the only thing we have to do is to check on those 2 bodies to see anything might be worth checking out for. I'm not sure what the big deal is. So we're able to examine the stage here. I don't think we can get able to examine it. I guess I'll go with Ibuki first. Ibuki's body laying atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Yeah, but I'm not sure why. I mean, the fact is, from like, Monokuma says like, oh, this thing, it's already down for it. Like, since the killing starts happening, they all got normal. How's that even possible? What is on Ibuki's feet? Oh, there's some blood in it? Why does some little bit of blood on the shoes? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of the feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, maybe she must have stepped on the blood when she about to go walk towards it, the ladder. This blood belonged to someone else. Oh, are you talking about Hiyoko then? Because she was next to it, so. I mean, the fact is, like, when I saw when she'd been tied up, somehow her neck somehow like covered. I mean, Monokuma found they clearly states for like some instant death. Like someone must have like cut through or whatever it is. Blood on the soul. I think it might be their point.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? What? You only discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah. At first, I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the handbag, though. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what the big deal of like covering the handbag then. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from the rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well...
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. Yeah. I think they would have been like... I think around the time before the morning announcement starts. I'm not sure. I mean, by the time that when Hajime saw through the monitors, or what it is, well, it is a type of monitors and everything when you turn on the cameras and everything. But I think it's around the time before the morning announcement came when she walked towards the ladder and about to hang herself. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true. The estimate time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. Yeah. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the step ladder on her own. So right after that... Wait, hold on. What? If Ibuki climbed that step ladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why she was to end up hanging herself. No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki commits suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Well, we still need to look into it. See what we can find. But there are more items around the floor with the noose or rope. Let's check what. Man, I don't love it that big. I mean, just because I'm trying to interact with everything else, so. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanging herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But, despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any ropes in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the kid bring it from here? From there? If that might be the case, if that rope's not come to the music venue, maybe someplace else. That means anybody could have obtained this rope. It means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirmed it? While you were thinking about taking a rope with you? Hey! Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? Why only her? I mean, she's the one who will like checking the body. What happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? I mean, that might be the case. It might be like the real cause of death is to commit suicide. I guess might be the case.
Well, yes. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Really? Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Rope used for hanging. I guess that's what make that a clue then? One point, like, what's with this handbag then? And this reminded me is logos on it, which like you see there's handbags. I'm not sure what's in there. Ibuki had the handbag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have the handbag on her head? It's not like she got it on her own. Wait, huh? The handbag. But for the expansion, there's a Monobi decal on the fabric. Yeah, I was reading that already. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Are you saying it's not important? Maybe it might be very important for the around the future or something. And it's a candle. I think that might be involved with like it's a little bit of lighting when you see it through the video. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. Yep. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. The candle is huge, might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage lighting. Which, it's true, there's like too many lights around here. Maybe it means there's a diversion or something? Man, it's a step ladder. I see it's a little bit of blood around the areas. The step ladder's tipped it over on its side. Yeah, why the blood in it? This must be a step ladder Ibuki used in the video I saw. Hold on, there's no blood that I seen from the video the last time I saw it. Like, you can clearly see it, but you wouldn't know, but you should now see it.
Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the step ladder.
Yeah, it was on the left side. In the video, there was a left side, there was no blood in it.
As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries, if that's the case.
Then it must have been Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I was thinking for sure. Blood stamp that probably belongs to Hiyoko is the on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Maybe that means that she must have killed her first before it happens? I don't know. But anyways, let's just check on Hiyoko's body then. Hiyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Yeah, but why is she like tied up? Damn it! Who did this? According to Mama Kumafa, her concept of that was a slit throat. Yeah, I think that's what it is about slit throat. Like, if it cut her neck, that will have some blood all over it. But there's some blood on her kimono, so that's one thing. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding. Probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Yeah. I mean, she's trying to like deal with injuries. But why is Kyoko's kimono like this? Like what? Her kimono's all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Did the killer do this too? I don't know. But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. Well, even if she's not in here, she's still within the motel. But if she comes to the music venue, she would have just like spotted us. Well, we would spot her where she's trying to run out to. In this case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. Maybe before a morning announcement? But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? It may take a long time, does it? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had the narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? Maybe. I don't know.
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? What do you want, Nakito? It's something very stupid, it's not gonna help. No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all. But there's something I really need your help with. Help? What do you want to help with?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. Why? So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. What, she might be have something in possession? Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono?
huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive. But she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me! Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane!
Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand. But I'm just gonna check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. Really? I mean, Akane's always being so stupid. Always she keep it green whenever she's thinking of.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape, binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it! She tied up so tight! I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on! What?
Yo!
There's something! Is this what you were looking for? It's some kind of key then. Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage. So this may be the key to her motel room. Oh, the whole... Yeah, she must still have the possession of the key. She must have go out before around that time then? The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we notice it easier. Which means we conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Whatever it is, this might be important.
okay.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course. That's why I'm investigating. It's true. There are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, you don't know a lot because you were being infected by it. Well, just hear me out for a sec. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is... What?
See?
The way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on the Hiyoko's neck. Don't you think? I mean, that's what it is. It's trying to stop the bleeding. Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess a big help for investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her blood was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be sea of blood. Yeah, it's true. There are no many bloods around here, except there was some bloods on Ibuki's shoes and some step ladders. So, if there were any blood, they would have blood on all over the stage. A sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in the sea of blood. That's enough to make anyone faint. Well, that might be the case, but and check it. You got any intel? With her arm crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Shaka was slightly staring at the stage floor. Did something jump on the floor there?
Nothing dropped. It's just dirty.
Dirty? Up the stage?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
What, the floor? Oh,
See?
If you look closely,
it's like a drag mark. Wait, judging by this, it's like kind of like a, almost like dark purple stain. Oh, it says blood on it. That must mean like move the body in. You're right. This is much if it's something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
well, a blood-stain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still...
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it?
Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off.
The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'll be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the bloodstain. Yeah, even if it just got clean up the blood, they were able to still see it. That's one problem. Unless they're adding kind of like a forensic analysis, that's one thing. It would be a lot easier. So, what was the killer trying to hide? But it's a clue, so it might be very important. Even if there's like no blood, we'll just have to point them out. I guess I don't want to requirement, but there's a curtain there. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. That wasn't there the last time I seen it. I don't think I have a black curtain because the only thing I know for sure when I come to music venue is that it's a completely colorful one. But why is there a black curtain here? This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain.
This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly.
It's probably taken from the furniture section of the supermarket.
Really? How does there so many stuff in it from the supermarket? It might be probably murdering.
See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use. That's like the curtain at the supermarket.
This is rocket punch? Yeah, that's it. Sure, it's just like tickle all of it. It'll be way easier to know what this curtain is, either if it came from the stage or someplace else. So you say someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
It didn't went that far. Just was probably something that the killer really need for this crime.
Why did he need it?
Who knows?
Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answer came easy. But whatever it is, this might be very important. So, I guess that's pretty much it then. But AC control panel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to check this one. I mean, you say something about like why it's so hot. This looks like a music venue AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Yeah. It gave me questioning what he said, like, why does it feel so hot? Or I should mess around with it a little. Like so. It's running as a heater! Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit! Yeah, you can tell, but you can see the screen. Now I know why it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Easy temperature. And that shit might be very important. But I guess that's pretty much it then. Press R to exit. Okay. And there's something on the floor that I didn't notice. It's like broken there. Oh, this must be from the camera and the monitor that we used to communicate each other. That must be the reason why. The shiny remains of the machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too
Kazuichi
must be
put it into the
world
YouTube video
of
for
society.
communication purpose. Why does it destroy it like this?
Paris criminal psychology? Is that the play here?
What do you mean? I don't get what you're talking about, Sonia.
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of the camera.
Well, they was. Hajime saw it.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems possible enough. They'll hesitate to murder someone in front of the camera. And that's why the killer destroyed this? Then, what was that thing I saw? What thing? Man, I got leveled up. Well, I'm not sure what the big deal is, but anyway, Mikan, also report about the body.
If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? Yeah, that's what I'm curious to know.
After leaving Nakito's room, I went to the uncle room, and that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I got to sleep.
Wow, you've been working too hard, Mikan. You've been working a very long, aren't you?
And so, I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So, I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyiko in front of the hospital. So I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki.
So that's explaining why Fuyiko is together with you, Mikan.
That reminds me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
Well, the thing is, well, I just saw it. Like, rush out of it, just saw the news video for the first time. It's a long story. Maybe save that for the class trial.
I'm sorry. It's not like I taught you anything. There's no way I taught you. Cause we've been together since this morning.
No, that's very not how it was it is. You were trying to sleep on me. I mean, you just come burst in my room and someone like cover my own face. Don't lie to me, Mikan. You're right. You were together until you went to the on-call room. And that happened at the checkout Nakito, that's one thing. Like, Mikan trying to wake me up before morning announcement. And we had to head to the hospital to check on Nakito's condition. Like, he might be still okay or not. Well, he's still in this disease still. But at least he still survived, not being like dead or something.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least!
Okay, sheesh, Mikan. Don't get overreacting yourself. She always being scared, or a lot. What happened to not doubting me? Then we got the account for Mikan. So that's one thing. I guess I'll talk to everybody else about what they've been doing up to the point. So let's talk to Sonia.
something like this.
It's happened. Once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music.
Well, except that we don't like it.
And now, those two are no longer here. Nah, such a tragedy.
I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. The two of our friends were killed. That's all the more reasons why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the two who have fallen.
I guess so. Well, I don't think it might be another clue, but it's just want to check everybody else, so... Even I'm horrified of my power, of the eye of the Overlord. You just been saying for like, you never ran a gut. Talking like what this, I gotta tell you, there was a body here, and you don't believe me at all. What the heck is this?
Nature, the collective
You stupid
will of the
fool.
world.
I cannot believe you hadn't noticed that aberrant thing. What aberrant thing? Pitiful humans. They refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the audacity of the blue sky. Lift my head up? Does it mean there's something up there? What are you referring? Something on the stage? Oh, come back for later. Man. Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say? Why, when I want to listen to you? I still like you.
Hey,
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind the incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No. Rejected yet again.
well,
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No! This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
how unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. I mean, I still don't even trust him at all. The thing is, he trusts me activating so crazy and always keep talking about hope and trying to fight the spirit and everything. I mean, don't judge me, so it's my opinion. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well?
Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nakamura, it's like my knee starts shaking. That's weird. There's no way I got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battle a strong dude, but Nakamura's not here.
Well, the thing is, I'm not sure where Nakamura is. I'm not sure he's gonna come with us to the class trial in this condition. Nakamura will definitely come back.
You're right.
Well, not for sure, so... Anyway, how about you before you go?
Damn right.
Hey, Ashby, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. What? This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. Why is a drumstick here then? What happened to it?
Like,
If something like that is in front of the door, do you think it might be really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
hey,
Remember when we came to the music venue? Oh, the last time we tried and came back in, it was somehow like locked. I'm not sure that there's like a locked room mystery for that. If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's gonna be possible. The four of us, the two of us are girls, you know?
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. Roll just at the same time. Ready, set, go! Before you go signal, we charge it to the door at full force. Yeah, that's one thing for sure. But the next time we just open it, it somehow opens. I don't think it wasn't locked. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. So there's have no locks into it. But how the door got stuck? That's one problem. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be push door, and just the shape of the handle. Oh, you think you put drumstick stick in there, and that's the reason why it's stuck? Understandable. If its stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would be lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? But even if it's a lock room mystery, like if the drumstick sticks here, what about the killer? If the killer was somehow lock himself inside, how would you even do that? It's not possible to like hide any place else or hide from behind the door that we saw, like a closet. The broken joystick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then, how is the killer able to get out? Yeah, that's one thing. How is the killer able to get out? There aren't any windows around here, and there's no any other doors we can find.
Huh?
Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer would have been able to escape outside.
Like,
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. Then we just saw them there. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us?
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? Yeah, but still. If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I think they're gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. Huh. Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing.
Really? Have you been listening to this whole time, Chiaki? Chiaki? That was a kind of cool entrance. Killer appeared out of nowhere.
Well,
Besides the broken drumsticks, I also discovered something interesting.
What did you find out? What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glove where the right and left door touch, see?
Oh. I did not know this, but what's it doing here? Yeah, it's kind of like a slime. You're right. What is this? It looks to me firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but
She said that Jessica bent down, scraped up the semi-transparent glove with her finger. Ew, are you seriously just gonna eat it? You literally are eating it. That's disgusting. What if it's just like a glue or something? Why are you putting it in your mouth? It's not gum or anything.
it smells like workshop chemicals.
Then why are you still eating it? Workshop?
And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glove now, but that doesn't mean it was glove from the start.
Yeah, but why are you still eating it? Still. And I can say something fucked up like you still chewing it.
For instance, it was originally a liquid that hardened into this. It might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door.
What are you talking about? Oh, you start to spit it out. You find out it's not gum.
Just like that. It tastes nasty.
What do you mean it tastes nasty? Is it a gum or a glue? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's really stupid. She can splatter glop out of her mouth and left the area. We said a bit about the taste. It's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glop. I think it might be part of it, but not the drumstick. But is it gonna also say something about something on the stage, is it? And what that's supposed to be? How you reserve it exactly? I forgot what it is. Left mouth. No, that's not it. How you do the observe? Tap. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm still using the keyboard, just to let you know. A baton lightning control panel. From that piano? It looks like a piano to me. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage, but it looks to me like a piano. I thought for sure or a keyboard or something. I don't know. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hang body. Speaking of lighting, the video of the music menu I saw, it had dim candlelight ambience to it. It didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenient them? Maybe too bright?
So you have
I see.
appeared.
So you noticed too, fiend. That's why you talk about Gundam? Huh? Notice? So you did notice. Are those eyes just a little glass balls? You're a friend of glass balls from Yasuhiro, is it? Take a good look at baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed the area diagrams? The alien items? What are you talking about? Look at the baton lightning? You mean that? Oh. Does something stick out of it? There's something that looks like a black paper set to the baton lightning, but how am I supposed to reach it? So you finally noticed. And that's what you were talking about, isn't it? But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lightning one more time, man.
I can see it!
There is no need. Why? You're gonna pull up 4 Dark Davis to come achieve it?
Go, my 4 dark devils of destruction!
Go! Remember Golden Hawk! Jumpy! Now is the time for you to take flight! Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 Dark Davis of destruction! And MC launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton light into the ceiling in the flash. Wow. Man, those hamsters so really much learned, is it? I mean, that's how it is with Gundam's the ultimate breeder, but why still talking like being the supreme noble lord? He started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was defiled, caught by a Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder!
Wow! That is amazing! I have never seen a hamster do tricks!
How pitiful.
They are my 4 Dark Davis of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. Temporary form? Really? So what's with the paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spell script onto it. It looks like a piece of paper still.
That was close.
It appears there's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt. This is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Maybe for like another time there might be more to this. But anyways, I guess that's pretty much all of it. What he's talking. Well, we can go check inside the storage room to find any clues. The storage just said staff only. Looks like the inside is the storage. I might as well investigate in here too. Probably there might be a clue around the storage room, I guess. Why are you here, Nakito? Why are you still bringing with me? Nakito, did you come here to investigate this storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey,
So how about it? Did you find any clues? They tipped off a step ladder on the stage. They tucked up by Hiyoko. They probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me a hint. But in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Aw, not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
but
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Why do you think it's special, Nakito? Huh?
man,
But I can't say for certain though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. He just always confuses us a lot.
Hajime,
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me on detail, I think I'll be able to give you some more useful information. He's gonna think. Hajime's gonna say no, is it? Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. That's not how it is exactly, Nakito. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'm glad I become the enemy. And I won't even mind when I died.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does this mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey,
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where you going? Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. Why we need to go to the movie theater then? As he said that, Nakita walked out of the sight. Movie theater? But why would we want to go to the movie theater then? Why? There's some interest in the movie theater. I don't know. But I know that there's something in the shelf. This is like a wallpaper. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf, and it's probably used for a stage decoration. But I know that there's some tear on it. This must be the same thing from the baton lightning. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like a wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted all over the front and side of the wallpaper. Huh. I wonder what that's for. In this edge of the wallpaper, it looks like little torn, but what does this mean? Well, I had that one piece of scrap of paper that might be connected. So it might be very important. What's this sticker? There's a lot of stickers with the venue logo placed here. It's like made a bunch of them, and they had too many left over. Feels somewhat depressing. Huh. Compared to last time, it feels like there were less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Maybe someone must have used it. Well, whatever it is, it might be very important. I know that none of the ideas might be helpful or anything, so let's investigate here. Really? Fine. About full-length mirror. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. Probably used for checking in costume. The mirror this big, it will be used to check how you look. And I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Yeah. I was trying to say. I don't think that might be very important right here. So I guess I have to go to the theater, what Nakita was saying. Alright, with this, we might be close to the finished investigating news venue. So that means we have to go to the movie theater then. But I still need to talk to Mikan. And to make sure I get those autopsy results from here. Okay, go check on her again. How about Mikan? You found anything have you found out anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very exclusive.
Can you share what it is? Like, it's so hard to say it.
It's not my fault. This video is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't spend the time of dead.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If the body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death.
Is that reason why? I see. That might be the killer's goal. They're covering up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. I see. So make sure not to make sure. I keep saying make sure again. To make sure is to not to know what time they were killed. Like around the time before the morning announcement, or maybe last night. I don't know. But that's weird.
But
Even this is heat is the killer's doing. Is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agreed. As long as I saw it, it should have been clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko.
And as long as this is an imitation murderer, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders.
Huh? Imitation murder? What are you talking about?
huh?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
What are y'all talking about?
See?
It's a murder where the killer used to create the work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would imitation murder be related to this murder?
Well, based on the killing order that the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
Oh. Is that the reason why Nakita want me to go to the movie theater then? That movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is, an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
The goal was imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
What? Why you know? I not sure what y'all talking about.
This too
It's something
must be
conceivable.
the will of causality.
If the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder. One person might have been killed?
Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries.
Why would you say that?
They will get out of the hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once.
Are you saying you only kill one people at a time?
I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum 2 people.
Oh, I mean you can't kill more than 2 people then. That might be explaining. But oddly enough, it's coincidentally here giving like a maximum about like only 2 people would get killed, just like for the first game. But fair enough to this.
Huh?
You mean you add another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slim it into your tiny brains. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As a spit of you, you're very strict about games.
I mean, this is a game, that's one thing. I mean, you can't break the wall or anything.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider the possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happened if there were 2 killers?
Oh. I never thought of for sure. What would happen if there was 2 killers? Would that be counted as accomplices?
Eh?
So.
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killings days at the same time. But we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on the majority vote, the other person could suddenly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about the case where there are 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if former incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up!
Does it make you really angry? Or it makes you feel angry, Monokuma?
It's okay! I'll make extra sure something like that never happened.
Hey.
Meaning, 2 killers can exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ah!
I don't like that.
Alright, fine. That's right! There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I'd have given you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gaming brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
There are no any caves around here. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess let's narrow things down a little.
Yep.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Plus, if the same killer can kill the maximum 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that. It sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be? You hadn't seen it?
Well, not really. I don't know what you're talking about. Seen it? Seriously, seeing what?
So.
Like I said, that movie.
We never know what is the movie you're talking about.
Oh my.
When we first explored this small island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Well, he declined it, that's one thing. Then the invitation is... Of course, it's the invitation of that movie. Still not sure what that movie you're talking about. You keep saying that. I'm not sure what you're referring.
Well,
Based on the murder this time, it's closely resemblance to a movie. As if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. Yeah, he said something like, come to the music theater. That's what he said. Then it can't be helped. I guess I just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater.
you.
I see. So you hadn't seen it. Still, it's not too late. I think
Do we still have time for the investigation?
It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Jackie?
Probably the motel or the hospital.
Probably the hospital for sure.
Yeah, I was thinking, are there any clues around in the other places? The first victim,
Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some reason.
she's fine. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be a clue related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can't do before the class trial. I'll attempt to give it all until the end. Yep. Everybody's already gone already. So I guess I'll just out then. And I just gotta like run towards it. So since there's not much time we have left, I figure how are you supposed to like quick stop? Okay, Q. There he is. It was next to the hospital. The Wizard of Monomi. Is that the movie that everyone's talking about? Is it now showing the Wizard of Monomi? Like a similar references to the Wizard of Oz.
Hello there.
Well, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come. Oh, more importantly, I forgot to check out my pets. I didn't even check out pet for like a long time, am I? Oh God, I never checked up on everything. What's got into me? I mean, I never checked for my pet for like a long time. But I only know that I never checked it. But man, I should check out quite often, does it? Well, I was just gonna give you some present. I mean, I forgot I had some pet within me. So, I know that it is, so... I mean, I forgot I'm supposed to take care of my own pets, that's one thing. Never forget how to take care of your own pet if something bad that's gonna happen. Well, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you know this too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
I seen. Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager! A customer's here! The manager's a Monokuma.
Did you call me?
Yes! Did you call me?
That's what he said.
What?
Hajime is the customer?
Yeah, I'm back again. You asked me saying I want to go check the movie. I declined it. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what the Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being Tsundere, you even brought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Of course. One million thing for sure. I mean, why is it the sticker, a tiny little bit sticker, is so expensive?
Huh?
You pay $1.5 million for the sticker? It's nothing!
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, I've been paying $1.5 million for Monokuma sticker. Come on! Since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. Ah, really? You just took the sticker?
See? It's this one!
I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, you're still gonna watch the movie!
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me the invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay! Here you go! It already said so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time.
Okay, invitation ticket. Effective today on this date at this time. It never give me for what kind of date it is, since it's going unknown, so that's one thing.
By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You can only have one chance to watch it for free.
So basically only like one chance to see what it's supposed to look like then.
I already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Oh, so you just stamp it. What is it? It looks like it's hard to see it. It says 10:04 a.m. Okay, it said the time, but why say the 13th? But even it's giving like a day, but what month is it? Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to
Then I'll
it.
go prepare the projection meal. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hachime, about the invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why, it's for evidence then? Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Oh, really? Everyone thinks like I'm gonna be the killer then? I don't know what you're gonna plan. I got the ticket. That's one thing. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes preparation. Well, it won't be that long. So I just gotta go do it, isn't it?
No.
Hold on! I'm still in the middle of preparing! Don't rush!
Okay, you're never done yet.
Are you
Tasty
sure?
boys get hated, you know? They might even get hated by boy bears, too, you know?
You can hate me all you want. So basically we just had to wait for them.
I do.
You came all this way not to watch it? You're so nerdy, no limits. I thought for sure you gotta come back! You're just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I might be hiding in the past when I was once known as Prima Donna of the mascot.
You definitely weren't called that.
It's about time you show your dairy side, you know? Come on, live in yourself a little. So wait for a bit, okay?
I guess I'm stuck then. That's one problem. So let's go only talk to Nagita then.
impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you brought that thing. You paid $1.5 million for it too.
I don't have that much money.
But even you say you shouldn't just settle it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know. Just leave me alone. I'm not sure what the big deal is. Good corners. What's the point about that going there? That reminds me, the item should be on top of the counter. Does it? I mean, I only got the sticker one. This one looks like a tote bag made in hemp cloth with a decal Monome's face on it. Oh! The bag! That's the same thing well, Ibuki was wearing. So someone must have bought it from the movie then.
Ah, did I catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it.
Okay. If the tote bag's gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Don't tell me it was gone, is it?
Too bad.
Well, that's too bad. It's only sold out.
Just one bag. It's already been sold out. Who will you sell it to?
You're
Stupid!
so stupid.
There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'll say something that reveals who the killer is.
Okay, maybe you can tell me what it is. So the killer brought it. I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
Hey.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to pay customers with bonus price.
Wait, are you saying if you buy one bag, you get another one for free? So basically you get two bags then. So that gotta be the problem. For some reason, hearing you say that pissed me off. Okay. Monokuma's account. Why his own account then?
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I absolutely made a slip of the tongue.
Now
Looks like
then.
the preparation is complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait.
It's exciting! Exciting!
Well, I guess we're ready then. Only one person had to get in, since Nagita already seen already. So let's see what the star for this movie then. Wow, that's all very noisy.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audience to tears.
Well, this is not came from American, that's one thing. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. Why 2.5D? Why can't it be 3D then? From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D, the Sensor Half A. It's not like exactly maybe like flat movie, is it?
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
I kind of wonder what the story for us then. We'll just see how we can see. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
That's not how stuff works for Wizard of Oz.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Really? That's not how tornado works. It not came from a helicopter or anything. That's not how the story works.
And was whisked away to Monami's country.
Really?
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Okay.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
I mean, if he planned to go to see the wizard, he would have some kind of like a glass slippers in his possession on the foot. Or maybe for like a glass boot. If that's what you're thinking.
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide.
Really? You put Monami for like the whole cast of it? Okay. So it's like, I guess it commits suicide. It's like similar to the Ibuki then.
The Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
I don't think that's how stuff works.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage. So he pumped her full of arrows.
Really? Ouch! I don't think how stuff works.
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
How's it gonna help? Will that mean instant death for that? That's so luckily enough he didn't plan to use this one.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful.
Wait, are you saying about like beating the villain?
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Wow, that was a worse movie this. I get the feeling reason why they also hated it.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
What, are you saying he'd take over the kingdom then? And back to the very beginning.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Wow.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
That's not how the stuff works for it. This is the worst case. I get 0 out of 5. This is the worst one of all. I mean, why would Monokuma make this movie? Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I need 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each hand.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. Yeah, this is the worst movie ever. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I'm totally expecting your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the character who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Well, it's only 2, except one about the tin pan, which is rather like cut the bodies. Which I don't think it will be that. They're not going to do that, no. Ibuki's dead by hanging matched to Scarecrow's death in the movie. not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matched the lion's dead too. But it's supposed to be like stuck to it. Because on the movie, the lion's dead is supposed to be like pierced from the arrow and hang onto it. But Hiyoko's side, she was wrapped around on tape. So that's one problem.
But
It would have been complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people. But it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now? Or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it. But I'm not sure if that's even true. I don't even know. Even there might be a clue, but we're just gonna leave then. So I guess that's all we have for the movie theater. So we can check out the other places, the hospital or the motel. So the best way is to go to the hospital. Because that's the fastest way to get to. I mean, it was close to the movie theater, so... Anyways. Miss Chiaki, she never looked at anything alone.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days.
Oh, really now? Still have in the lobby. The surveillance camera unit on the top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's possible to broadcast with this. Yeah.
Hajime,
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
She knows it.
that's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record. It's only good for a household function.
hey,
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there's now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, that's where Ibuki came. A person wearing a hospital gown and a handbag on their head appeared. I didn't even know who it was because their face was covered. But now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will. And then she grabbed the rope and that's all this. That's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden. And it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man,
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance camera have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was really an old model.
Hold on.
well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the headbag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah, he didn't know. That's one thing. He didn't know it was her? But you saw she was trying to hang herself. So he rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
hey,
Still, if she climbed the step on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki commits suicide? Isn't that exactly the same thing from like the first game? Well, it's gonna be a spoiler. On what happened on the chapter 4, Sakura was committed suicide. That's one thing. What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed in the step ladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so,
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'll be able to figure that out so easily.
oh yeah, investigate the conference room on the second floor.
Why the conference room?
I've been over there.
What the heck? She went away all of a sudden. She said the conference room. But why would she mention that conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Maybe that might be the reason why. Maybe she's trying to be useful or something, but I guess we're gonna check it out then. Let's investigate the lobby first. I really... Well, there's none around here. Only bulletin board, that's one thing. There's a paper on the bulletin board. Pens a hospital notice. Hospital precaution. Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. Still say thing. If a patient do not need to be accompanied, overnight stays by non-patients are expressly forbidden. Apparently only one person can accompany the affected thanks to Monokuma's selfish rule. I guess so. What about you, Kazuichi? Hey, you prepared the surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from the shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, wouldn't it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Why is that? Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music video camera can only be seen on the music video monitor.
Hey!
But if I left it like that, it wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to stop the camera. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages broadcast based on specific numbers. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the camera. I modified them, increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right. You did work on that. So that's one problem. Anything might be around here somewhere. Is it a hallway then? Not going. Finally can go. So something about going to the conference room. And why are you here, Connie? You were supposed to be in a music venue, aren't you? Or you got something that said?
Now then.
Here! Finally getting back to my normal self.
Alright!
Touch me! Help me out with my recovery! You can touch my boob if you want.
No, no thank you. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'll be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I say that loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
You still want to keep wearing it, Connie? Don't tell me you plan to wear a hospital gown from now on.
That's the idea. But looks like they're out of stock.
Really?
Looks like there was one gown for each patient room. So I thought there'll be more in the empty rooms.
There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nakito was wearing. If I have no choice then, I should use Nakito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in.
Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing? Don't you have that with you?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross.
Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to tell, Dolly. I told them to come back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon.
Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue. But leaving her on guard today was a bad idea. She was supposed to be tough and all, but she was always been dumb. Anyways, I should go check on the second floor where Jaku was going, which I never checked the second floor. That's really weird. Oh, it's like an operating room? Huh. There's a CAT scans on it. And why is the symbol said nuclear sign? That made no sense. There's a staff room. A non-con room. It's supposed to be a thing, right? Oh yeah, this is the place that we're sleeping. This isn't a room for a patient. It looks more like an on-call room for a hospital staff. But all this clustered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room, working at a hospital must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? I may never check something for a bit. Maybe stock books. medical equipment, nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here too. This room looks like it's used to store equipment. There's nothing particular to catch my eyes. Well, I get that. Nothing we can do, so I was hoping there might be more clues around here. Well, maybe I should check it at the very beginning then. There's a conference room, so maybe I should check it. That's where Jackie is. Okay, it's supposed to appear right now, but why is everything black? What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey,
Don't turn it on.
Why? Huh?
Jackie, are you there?
'cause
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
Yeah, seriously, like, completely exposing yourself, aren't you?
What?
Fully explodes.
hey,
He got me. If you poke out your eye, you can turn on the lights.
That's really stupid. He might get hurt himself.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out?
I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
aww.
Bummer. Crawl failed.
Of course. You said troll failed. Kinda nice pun there. No sooner than she finished saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. Oh, is the curtains been blocked the sunlight?
Ah! The lights! It burns! It lets me burn my eyes!
There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. Yeah, it got me, that's one thing. I squint my eyes until they start adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening a curtain that was covering the window. So this is the conference room. I've never checked that place before. Oh, I saw Monokuma up here.
Are you surprised?
Surprise! I don't get it.
Well,
I got it.
Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projection in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
I mean, this is a conference room, that's one thing.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light. It's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong about it? With it?
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Yep, she's upset. Still. But still, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassed if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Because of this. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. No! There's a Monokuma's up there! I saw it! Up from the ceiling!
I've been found.
If it weren't for that, I would have messed things up. So it might be investigate to check on places. So this was black, light blacking curtain. That's why it was so pitch black. He said that's enough for it. I guess we're just gonna leave then. Okay then. So I had to go downstairs then. Well, I had to take a long way then. I was hoping there might be something changes right here. But I got no time to lose. We still need a lot more to investigate. So only left is to go to the motel then. Go to a courtyard. I just remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. It might be faster just ask someone. Yeah, the only one who was there is Gundam.
So
You here, right? Come on now. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your princess like that? You're just pure of it, that's all I do. I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
listen well.
Open the door to the center room. In the center. However, are you prepared? Why prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you will hold dear. That you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Why would you say that? I wonder, how did this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Maybe very undecent, awkwardly? So it's in the center then. Okay. Looks like it's locked. But I still have the key, right? Key was inside her kimono. If I use this, yep, it opened. As I thought, this key was Hiyoko's room key. All right, I should go inside. I hope there might be a clue in her room then. If that might be the case. So Hiyoko was staying here. She's only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Wait, Sonia!
Oh my!
Huh? Did the door open?
What are you doing here, Sonia? Did you keep inside the room the whole time? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
I see.
What? Is there something you want to say? What? Did something happen?
No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
Why is it your fault? You didn't seriously kill Hiyoko. I mean, you were not there, so why do you think it's your fault? Her fault? What did she mean? More point, I might be checking my places. Ah, there's my plushies. I should have started it sooner.
No.
Yeah, you thought you could just hide from me then. And I got 100. Maybe I should go buy some more of it, the prize things. I should ask her, why is it that she's her fault?
The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room.
Oh, so to like not let anyone in? She was afraid of despair disease, so she was conscious of you guys too?
However,
her fear of disease was not the only reason she locked herself in the room. She had another reason.
Another reasons? Besides the disease, what other reasons would make her lock herself in the room?
perhaps.
A kimono.
Oh, she can. I get what you're referring to. That she can put back her kimono on by herself. Since the fact is my hero helped her out, that's one thing. But since my hero's gone, she has to deal by herself. That's one of our problem. Her kimono?
Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she hadn't been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked by the time.
Oh, really? Why can't she done it in the first place then?
And then, I saw it.
Oh. Okay, why you got to show it right now, but... Okay, that reason why she can't do it by herself. That she can't change her kimono by herself.
Hiyoko was carrying a struggle with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. My hero was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
Yeah, I get how you feel. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono. Huh.
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it might have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro. That Mahiro kindly taught her the basics.
That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiro taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say to her? What did you say? I might be curious.
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
It's supposed to be mirror, is it? I mean, what the big mirrors have it. I mean, this is motel, for God's sakes.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Ow! That's understandable. That's the reason why Hiyoko came to the music venue. Because they're trying to get to see the mirror then. That's the reason why. That would explain why she said it's her fault that Hiyoko went to the music venue.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be? Hiyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Yeah, it's finally connected together. But when that happened, that might be the problem. That she must have left it before morning announcement? Or to like make sure not everyone see it? Hiyoko locked her room, made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. Yeah, better not to lose it. That's luckily enough it is. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I take that as a no then.
I never told this to anyone. I did not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Maybe by coincidence? Like, Hiyoko must be going inside the music venue, and she probably saw the killer inside the music venue. I think. Something's wrong. Whatever it is, this might be very important. Maybe around the time, so... let me check around places might be wrong. The bed isn't messed up. It looks like she was abducted in her sleep. And the sink. There's a mirror, but it's so small and messy. Yeah, but why is only a small mirror? And there's a window up there, but seriously? There's no way anyone can use it. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room. I don't think she was supposed to be abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. I guess there's nothing around it might be very important. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do, so I guess that's the best story we can find so far. But is there any other clues that I never checked? I was thinking. Fuyiko, what have you been up to?
Damn right.
Hajime, can you explain to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton light. However, there were no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel. And when we were about to go back to the news venue, you met up with me calling me. And we went back to the news venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you beside Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear? A body was found!
Body? Yeah!
Could it be? Do you tend to spread lies like Nokito in order to confuse us all? That's Gundam. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Manami.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? You think that those two might be suspicious? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mika panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we're circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well...
No. We went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Okay. So, even then, they couldn't see Hiyoko then. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mika and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with the duct tape. It's true. It feels like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hiyoko was killed, and we discovered the body.
Huh?
What? You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismember you. In the case you concrete, I want to know in advance what I have to do to up into the end to end up like this. It's so hard to say it. I mean, my head is so hurting. Yeah, I've been playing this for like a long time. And I'm about to lose my voice for momentarily. Yep. Now it's starting.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma!
It's fun.
Yay! Awesome!
It's finally done, the investigation. That's all we're just gonna have.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
I get that.
I'll see you soon!
Jeez, it took me forever. It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko become victims. In order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Let's go straight towards it. To the first island. Imagine to go like straight towards it then. Using a map, it'll be easier. Our destination, Monokuma Rock. I can't turn away. Oh, that's not it. Just keep on running then. Okay, it was the central one, not the first island. Anyways, we're here. That's the reason why we had to go to the central one. Everyone's here. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of the Monokuma Rock. But what about Nakamaru? He's not even coming back, isn't he? And soon enough.
Welcome! Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomi's
What?
such a dumb
Don't get in my
child.
way! You're just a dumb little sister who is short a few brain cells. My brain works just fine.
Hey,
Monokuma, what do you do with Nakamaru? I see. So you come to avenge him? No, she's just curious of where he is. Avenge? That's like he died. Sounds like you said. Oops. Anyways, since Nakamaru's unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent. Really? You're just gonna let him just have like not joining us then? That's kind of the worst.
Bye-bye.
Now then, I'm gonna go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on! I won't let you escape!
Hey.
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nakamaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worried about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us, except Nakamaru, will die. Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail. What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough. Yeah, you're gonna do something very stupid, aren't you?
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. All we do is just click on it, and we're just gonna dive in then. And pull out the escalator, which I didn't understand how they make this. We step onto the escalator and descend towards the Gape Ma of Monokuma. And that's when I suddenly notice it. Unless I lined up silhouette keep getting smaller and smaller. Like 3 people left, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. It's only like, what, 10 people? And when everyone was inside Monokuma's rock, and then going deeper, or descending. The elevator began its deep descents as usual. But nobody said a word. Just silence. Always silence.
As we stood there, trying to figure out what to say to each other, the air really descended deeper and deeper. And the floor and the walls changed. It went descend as far as it could go, and finally stopped. It's finally here. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizing so. Yep, it's been a long time since we didn't do a class trial. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walk into that place. And the theme will be this.
My! It feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomo's not here either. Is Nekomo really not participating? If he's a lie, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother? What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
Yeah, it's gonna happen right now. And so the curtain of the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group, which is trying to make us happy, except the part will make it like a worst music ever. While I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to be melt away. Hiyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'll never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself. She was desperately trying to come to terms with my hero. The person who killed those two is among us. Might be. But problem is, who killed first? That might be the thing. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this heck. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki Miyoda's sake. Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. So hard to say it. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This light-deadening trial, glowing with hope and despair, has begun. And for that, that's the end of the investigation. And we're gonna start the class trial momentarily, but I'm gonna leave it for today. So it's been long one. I've been having so quite a long time, but I'm not sure how well we can do it for the class trial, since I decided to change it for a bit, for like, not gonna do it for like, make it 30 minutes long. I decided to put them all together to make an hour long. Well, besides, since we got like the suspicious one. So how about this, like, by the time when we finish, if it's going to suspend the class trial, that'll be done for today. So that's what I'm gonna say. But I'm not sure how well we can do it with all this stuff I'm gonna have exactly. But it will take a long time to do such. And we'll have to pull up all pieces together and to figure out who killed one person first and see how well we can do. So anyways, that's pretty much it on Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair. If you like this video, hit that like button too. Light them up if you want to see videos or check out the other videos, go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Later!